Hello and welcome again on Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel, we're looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. In today's episode, we will talk about Akerna Corporation, traded at Nasdaq, ticker name KERN. Well, KERN today was showing a decline, and if you look overall, we had minus 7.2% according to Yahoo Finance, which is for a company with only 114 million market capitalization is. Well, it's of course a decline, but it is within the normal range of decline for such a small market cap companies. They could really go up and down really much. And we see that after hours, there was actually earning reports for the quarter issued, and we see already the prices being 3.86%. So the question is how it will trade next with this rather positive news, of course, but still being on kind of a major decline. And if no news would be coming, I would say it is to decline further, to have let's say a next wave down, because what we see is a kind of cascading or bouncing decline. Bouncing decline is a decline of the type when you have a major decline line, let's be this one, and then your price slides down like this. So it's a bouncing decline until you find a really good support level, you actually go up. And you can indeed see these signs here of the bouncing decline that is taking place. After first, of course, we had actually bouncing rise, the classical rise. Now we are in the decline phase, which was formed here. And indeed, you can see we were about to go for the next line, for the next level. And it was to be expected to buy somewhere between 4 and 350, which would be the very strong support level. But now it's a little bit unclear. So what might happen? It still might reverse as well. Depends on the news and how solid this would be. But for a company with small market cap, everything could happen. So to play correctly here, we need to appreciate both possibilities, of course. Therefore, we will now discuss how to play here. Anyway, if you still think of technical behavior, if you look also at MACD, you can see after having two upwards wave, it was almost to pierce upwards, but looks like going for another negative wave, which would mean further correction towards this descending level. Let's call it R1. So how to trade here? Let's do a quick analysis to understand this. First of all, we need to, again, let's say note that we have three moving averages here depicted. These are moving averages 20, 50, and 200. Here on the left, you see their legends. So these are green, blue, and red lines correspondingly. If you look at them, you can see indeed from March, the moving average 20 is in the decline, which is bending downwards. And now it seems to decelerate a little bit and kind of tending to form upper move, which would also mean that we might have, let's say, the return higher. But still there are some limiting factors, let's say, levels, because, again, not taking into account the news that was like a report of the actually earnings, you see there is a clear declining channel, or descending channel, actually, R1, R2, and it looked that today we started next move towards R1. So still nothing says that it might be different. Of course, good earnings, yes, that's nice, but some volatility can be expected. And with this being said, it's still advised to wait a little bit, and because the company is small market cap, and it can actually little bit decline. So still, in order to be in time to buy, I would say the first entry opportunity would be just within this lower channel, just below the current ending of today of the price action, which will make for us S2, S1 level. Therefore, we can enter these levels in order to make a first buy. It's immediate buy, immediate call to buy at these levels, and this would be between 450 and actually the current price of 503. So let's write it here. This way we will know how to play. But of course, these are small market capitalization companies. With them, you can have enormous volatilities up and down, but also the profit could be big. And indeed, this channel is up to 10%, but taking into account how much it declined already from actually 10 of February, you see that it's more than already 50% decline. So this is quite normal channel, relatively speaking. So what's next? Should we rebound? Of course, at the immediate buy, should we rebound? Then of course you need to take a profit. And here you can take it let's say usually we say take profit 10 to 15%. since this is very fastly moving chart and actually very small market capitalization, so here you can aim for 15 to 20% profit. And with this being said, it's really advised to take it once you may, once you can, actually at 15% or a bit higher. Don't hesitate, don't stay too long, just take it and enjoy it, then add a re-enter if needed, or check other opportunities at our channel. You can also find many videos about different stocks where you can enter again and make the same story and the same profit. So should we decline further, this is also possible because this news might be not good enough to let's say push the price up, or it could be that shorts will attack so severely that the price will be actually down again. So if this is happening, we are just returning to a classical expectation of R1 to come as an entry possibility. Therefore, we just wait for this level, which will be just a little bit higher than 3, so it will be somewhere about 3 and 10, and everything between 3 and 10 and actually current R1 level would be another very nice entry opportunity here. So actually we can write it like this, and to take this all into account, this would be between 1090 and actually let's say 340. So let's write it here. It will be just below R1 and above, so it will be 290, 340 as another level to enter and average down. This still could be within the technical reaction. And then, of course, we need to take into account some possible negative, let's say, catalysts that might come, especially for a company with such a small market capitalization. These could be really severe and the price could go really low. So just to be really on the safe side, without being, let's say, too much into discussion, we could just look at this line, the very low level, and take it from there as our, let's say, as our entry for negative catalyst averaging down, and this will make it the level S3. Let's write it, which would be, in speaking of the price, would be something below than 2.05. So let's write it here. So anything that is lower than 2.05 would be immediate buy with, let's say, mitigation of risks, mitigation of negative catalysts that might come. It's not that it's coming, of course. It's not that we expect it's to come. Most probable play will be immediate rebounds from S1, S2. Most probably we will still might do the second channel rebounds. This one is really not expected, only is if a negative catalyst comes. And again, any time, any moment you take up to 15%, 20 in the best case, just take it and enjoy. Don't stay too long in this position. For those who are more for midterm trade, let's say starting from the second channel, you could still longer wait for returning to S1, S2. This will be very nice trade, making you almost, let's say 30+%. But if you are like a quick trader, let's say daily trader, up to 15, 20 should be just good enough. So with this being said, that's actually all for Akerna Corporation. Again, very small market capitalization company, just to show you again, not forget, only 14 million. So this means it's just kind of a penny stock, although of course the price is higher than pennies, but market capitalization is really on the penny level. So it means that very severe actions might take place. And also if you look actually the price action, it was declining already from the levels of 10. And now it returned, so you see those waves just during the period of half a year really are enormous. And yes, they are, but if you know how to play here, how to enter, this also could give you very nice opportunities. So with this being said, that's all for KERN. Good luck with it. Also, do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you're first time watching this video. Press the bell button. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks.